out once it starts, but even then, there is still a delay.
Hey, David.
Are we on yet?
You're on the internet.
Hopefully, we're on the internet. It may be another 40 seconds or so I'm just trying to delay it.
You're on the internet.
Okay, I'm on the internet. Fine. Hello and welcome to Family RPG. I'm David Leonard, your game master for Children of the Gods, a special one-off because it's somebody's birthday today. And I planned a special game just for him in his universe of Children of the Gods.
Oh. We even got cake. Hold the cake.
Oh, hold up the cake.
It's McDonald's cake.
Yeah, McDonald's cake. You too can buy a McDonald's cake at McDonald's for only $9.
Oh my goodness.
We have vanilla or chocolate. We got chocolate.
Yeah. Okay.
Although they do count for our half off, so we can get them.
Yes.
Only half one. Oh, amazing. Give me a paper towel.
In any case, you guys have created your characters. You want to introduce yourselves? I mean, Dad is still Kale. Old Man Leonard.
Hello, I'm Kale. I've got to watch
That's never
these.
been your voice before.
I've got to watch these whippersnappers today.
He's only aged 20 years.
I don't know. Do I have an age on that? Anyway,
40.
continue. I am a joined. What?
Yeah, we'll find out a whole lot about that later.
Yeah.
I'm Johnny.
We'll just call you John.
I know.
Not sure.
I'm a bionic influencer. And I'm 8 years old.
Today!
He
Today!
doesn't have much influence.
No, obviously. And we have...
I'm playing Mike, 7-year-old Terran mechanic, and I'm not that good at voices. So,
Fair enough.
Neither am I!
but you have enthusiasm.
Okay.
Sure do. Yeah. Let's see how far that gets you. So, you're all on a rickety old school bus with about 13, 14 other kids.
Okay.
And the bus driver. And you've all been basically on your way to what used to be called the Magic Castle.
Yay!
Until Disney found out it was too similar to the Magic Kingdom. And bought it out.
Now what's it called?
The Magic Kingdom. Because apparently Disney's various theme parks and amusement parks and stuff like that have gone downhill, and due to the lack of people, they decided a smaller, more concentrated venues are better. So they've been buying up little bit amusement parks and arcade places and stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And rebranding them.
Rebranding them as Disney, yes.
So the smaller House of Mouse.
Yeah. Because less people in the world, right?
Yes. This will not make it into the official game because we can't afford Disney.
No, obviously, but it's more fun that way.
Presently, yes.
You have Disney.
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 Yes.
There's no business like so business. Disney.
Why don't Kale make an insight check on the
Insight.
situation?
Inside their situation here.
Mhm.
Get this stuff out of here. Just decent roll, and I've got, by gum, 10.
Well, you know you didn't pay for this, even though you're his father.
Yes.
But that there are several
We have
Titan children,
Aha.
and they have been the ones to support this. You believe not really to support your child and his birthday,
All right.
but to get rid of them for a day. It's like they wanted to do something, and the Titans found out that it was your son's birthday. So
Yes.
like, we'll pay for this,
Okay.
and
well,
basically just usher them off.
How
A whole
generous.
bunch, just a school bus full of kids.
Okay.
Wow. Don't they all have birthday too, so that they can celebrate, so they can?
Not
show
on this
the-
particular day. They want to
Okay.
get rid of them on this particular day, and they're like, what
Yeah.
kid has a birthday? Him.
Yes.
So what are all the parents doing? Okay, well,
Parents just
No,
wanted the day away from their
never mind.
kids. Yeah.
Okay. I don't imagine what
Yeah.
they're doing.
You don't have to imagine.
Yeah.
No.
They don't have the
I'm
children.
the only
Anyways.
adult in the room. This is
Mhm.
kind of scary. Anyway.
I'm
Obviously.
scared.
So you pull up to the now Magic Kingdom, and there's just cameras everywhere because Disney. And there's even a giant Mickey head with cameras in his pupils, and they just kind of look around at everyone as you walk out, like, "Hello there, welcome to the Magic Kingdom." Ho ho.
He does that so well.
Yeah, that's probably another reason why I chose this.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no. I have an idea where we're going with this. And I'm going to be scared once we see Goofy. Oh no. He does a scary Goofy.
Yeah.
No, he's a mean Goofy. He's not a nice Goofy.
Okay.
He hopefully censors himself when he's on the stream.
Okay.
So,
Yes.
let's draw up the area.
He's the kind of Goofy that busts kneecaps over debt.
Oh gosh.
So you have huge double doors there that you walk in.
Double
Yeah,
doors.
there's a whole bunch of kids otherwise
I'm
around.
pronouncing that properly.
Yes,
Double door.
double door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
So as you walk in, there's a whole bunch of different areas. They're just sectioned off.
Uh-huh.
So you've got one that's like VR. Yep. And you got one in the corner here that is just
Me.
general amusement. Stuff you'd see like ring toss or basketball, one of those kind of stuff you'd see at a carnival kind of
Yeah.
thing. They're much like larger things, but they're also cheaper to play just because they're easier to repair and stuff. And you've got in this
Where's Chuck E.
section,
Cheese? I want Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, no, that's for the kids.
You want this is the arcade, so AC. So you got a bunch of cabinets and video games and stuff like that in that section, and then there's a set of double doors out to the
Bar.
no
That's what I wanted.
no. This is a combination of batting cages and mini golf. Mhm. But
true.
with Disney wanting to make everything year round,
Yeah.
they put it into like a giant
Dome.
dome. Yeah, giant
Ah.
something so you can play mini golf all year in proper climate control, temperatures, all that good stuff.
Okay.
And so in this section is concessions and prizes.
Those things.
Mhm.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's just like, oh yeah, there's also
What would you kids like to do first?
Well, let's see what else is there.
what else is there?
Okay. See
In
what
the
else is there.
center, there is the party room.
Ah.
So this one is already when you walk in, it already has a whole a big cake and some packaged prizes and stuff, various things, and a bunch of tables and chairs and just and also some pizza and stuff. So as you walk in, there's a whole bunch of different like lights and flashing and sounds and music and all kinds of stuff that's Disney copyrighted. And this
It's constantly playing. It's a
small world.
So where's the Mickey statue? Or...
Mickey's in front of here.
Oh, he's out in the front.
So he's out in the front, like so. As
So
you
we're
walk in,
past
you see-
his eyes.
We're past his eyes.
His-
Yes,
I'm sure there's many other cameras inside though.
probably.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Hmm. So as you walk up, a large animatronic Goofy walks up to you. Well, hello there. My name is Goofy. Yep.
Yeah.
I'll be your guide for today.
That didn't sound
You're
good.
silly.
And so are you, son.
Yay!
Don't insult me.
I believe we have a birthday boy today. Is that you? Oh boy, what's your name, son?
John,
John. Well, happy birthday to you, John.
thank you.
I believe when you came here, you got these special cards. He holds up this just membership card to the Magic Kingdom. And it has two little LED readouts on it. One of them that says credits, the other one says tickets. So each of you have one, and the other kids have one. The ones you have, they each say credits 10, tickets 0.
Okay.
I went to the snack bar already.
Okay.
Okay.
So anyways, so he points out, he goes, well, let me show you around the area. Over here, we have our general amusements. If you want to play some basketball or air hockey or other simple stuff, they only cost 1 credit. But it can only get you up to 10 tickets. Over here, we have arcades. And they cost 3 credits. But they can get you up to 40 tickets.
For each game.
Yeah, if you were very successful. Over here, we have VR. It costs 5 credits, and you have to be 13 or older to play, because it'll burn your eyes.
Oh, sorry, boys.
I want to do that one.
You're clearly not 13.
How do you know?
I can tell. Anyways.
Maybe I could loan you my card and you could try the VR.
Well, he has a card too.
Okay.
That's what I said. Each of you have a card.
Oh, okay.
And basically credits equate to dollars. If you want to load it up with more credits, if you have dollars, you can load it up at any point as well.
Oh, okay.
Dad, I'm going to be asking for more credits soon.
But you can tell from this that this is just the base package that these, the fact that they got as many of you in, kind of got the Titans a little discount. They had to pay for each of your cards that have 10 tickets, 10 credits and no tickets, but yeah. So do you want to make a little perception check of the area?
I want to perceive like what type of things are in the prizes that
Okay.
we're trying to shoot for.
Go ahead.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, I went with my negative modifier in that one, so that's a 7.
There's a lot of cool stuff up there.
I probably see more of the food in the concession than I do with the prizes.
pretty much. You can tell with that it's basically like a giant vending machine. There's no actual people back there. It's just like it just shows you like the card insert, and it shows you just tap what you want, and if you have enough credits, and some things need to be authorized because 13 or older or whatever.
Yeah.
Prove your age and stuff. Once you roll, go ahead and take a roll. Perception.
16.
Okay. You see actually also a 3D printer back there. Very large for things when they are running out of certain stock supplies. It just 3D prints you a new one. Either kazoos, tops, spin, all kinds of different knickknacks and basic toys and stuff. But the top prize for 5,000 tickets is a BB gun with 100 bullets.
Ooh.
Has a warning that says, not only for 13 or older, because you'll shoot your eye out.
I'm getting the BB gun.
You're probably going to hit the arcade then.
Okay.
Yeah, the VR can get you up to 100 tickets,
Uh-huh.
Okay.
but only one of you can use it.
Mm-hmm.
And you can use it twice. You got, it's like 5
No.
5 credits. And
Five
unless you
credits.
have extra
Oh.
money, you can.
Well, we'll see what these guys do first.
Okay. So, what are the other kids doing right now?
They're just kind of wandering around and talking to each other. Some of them are even digging into the pizza already. Other ones are just running up to whatever, games interest them. A lot of them seem to be interested in the arcade because they can't play the VR.
Did any of them give me gifts?
There are a few gifts. You're not sure whether it was from them or their parents, because obviously the parents, they couldn't get anything for you. But
Yeah.
if something was, there are like 5 presents in the box, but they recommend to have fun first. Well, go ahead and have some fun first, and then we'll open your presents, okay?
That sounds like fun. Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I think I'll go try a game at the
General?
General. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this off, it's got like, air hockey required
Yeah.
2 people if you want to play with another kid. Or just general, there's
Skee ball.
skee ball, ring toss, general stuff.
I could do air hockey against somebody else.
Okay.
I presume that'd be a contested thing because
Yeah.
whoever wins, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess one of the Titan kids.
Yeah.
Okay. So what am I rolling for?
You'll roll just a basic dexterity check.
Okay. Six. That's really close to reality.
He got a 12, so
He did twice as good as I did. Okay. So he
Yeah.
got the.
you got tickets.
There were the tickets are, yeah.
Thanks for playing. You notice that a lot of these Titan kids are a little like overweight.
So we should be friends. But I'm of a different race. So,
Yeah, yeah,
Wow, yeah.
yeah.
Really feel all the classism works here, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I made it.
You made it, exactly.
I'll go in and play a little skee ball.
Skee ball?
Skee
Okay.
ball in the general game.
All right.
There's 1 credit.
Do the same thing, dexterity.
Okay.
You guys have a certain DC you have?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. 11.
It spits out 5 credits. Well, actually,
Five-
not, or 5
tickets.
tokens.
5 tokens.
Or 5 tickets,
Credit.
sorry. Tickets.
Okay.
Or
So it
loads of
doesn't
his
actually
card
split them out.
packets.
It loads the card with 5 tickets.
Okay. So that means I have 15 credits or 14 credits now. I spent
No,
one.
no.
Oh,
You
tickets.
have
Oh,
nine,
tickets. Okay.
nine
Nine
credits
credits.
and 5 tickets.
5 tickets. Okay, so the tickets aren't worth the credit.
No. The
Of course
tickets
not.
are used for the prizes. So.
Okay. So I transfer
All
my
right.
tickets over to him,
Okay.
I thought it might be fun.
so that you'll have some tickets
All right.
since you lost your first game.
I'm gonna wander outside
That's
and
all
back.
Okay. So you see a couple of elderly people playing mini golf.
Together later.
The batting cages are completely empty. They also cost 5 credits to play, either one.
Ooh. I'm gonna see if I can turn the batting cages on for free.
All right. Roll a technology check.
It's gonna hack the batting cages, huh?
They can put that.
Mm-hmm.
20.
Okay. Dirty 20. You managed to activate it without needing you to use your card.
Woohoo!
It won't give you any tickets.
Yeah, it's a batting cage.
Yeah, you just want to play around with it and not have to pay for it. Fair enough.
Next, I'm gonna make it go faster.
Are you gonna just, like, point the whole thing toward the building so like pum 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 pum?
No, I just wanted to throw a fastball.
Okay.
A really, really fast fastball.
Okay. Would you like to try something else then?
I think I'll go to the arcade.
Arcade? Make a perception check when you go into the arcade.
Oh no. Is Goofy following me? It's a 9.
Mm. It's really a lot of flashing lights and really fancy stuff, you know? You Would you like to play a game?
Sure. I find
Thermonuclear war.
Kart racers. Kart racers. Never any good with kart
Donkey Kong 3.
Donkey Kong. This isn't Nintendo.
Well, what was the one that we
This is
played when we were
Disney.
at the...
It was Donkey Kong 3 when we
Okay.
played at the dentist.
Dentist
shop.
office,
I mean,
yeah.
they have that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's the newer games. They focus on like Star Wars and Marvel and things that Disney owns. They have
Oh,
tons of those
I
arcade
see.
machines. Not a whole lot of things that aren't Disney.
Okay, I see your... Okay, yeah. Okay,
It's there. I mean,
yeah. Will it give out tickets?
yes.
Tarzan
Okay.
jump.
Everything's designed to use the credits and tickets system. Everything here.
Okay,
Mhm.
good. Alright. So what am I rolling then? Oh, here we go. Can I do a technology check
Haha.
to try to see whether or not any of these machines are actually powered or enhanced with mechabots?
Sure.
That's a 9.
Yeah,
Oh, wait, sorry, technology. 11. A little bit better.
You do see a machine off to the side, behind like red velvet curtain thing, that has a little sticker over it that says "out of order." Sorry.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Can is anybody like watching it?
No.
Okay.
In fact, you also noticed that whoever was working on it left the keys behind, and that the access panel was open.
Okay. Wow. I just want to go up to the machine and sort of touch it.
Mm-hmm.
And since, you know, I can talk with mechabots,
Yeah.
I'd probably say, hey buddy, what's wrong?
Error: dispensing too many tickets. This machine has been shut off for dispensing too many tickets.
Oh. Can I have some tickets?
Roll technology check.
He doesn't get anything.
5!
No, he refuses.
These are going back in the
Different
bag.
guy. Those
I spent so much money on these mill dice.
Yeah.
They did not. You're just cursed with dice. Anything you roll is just miserable.
Okay. I'm gonna
My
try the
favorite
VR.
color is red. I will try red.
I'll try the VR. See what
Okay.
I can find. Okay.
All right.
You're leaving the kids you're
I'm gonna
showing.
leave the kids. Yeah.
They're
The
safe in
idea
here,
is
obviously.
that there are cameras, there are other
Yeah.
units other than Goofy, but since I don't do their voices, I just do Goofy. There's other, you know,
Okay.
this guy Buzz Lightyear. It's a combination of like the people in the outfit and the animatronics you'd see from Chuck E. Cheese because they want people to actually represent the The characters without getting tired, without losing focus.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
the
they're more-
automatons are in
automatons,
there.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Your radio stats for automatons.
So what do I see in here as far as VR games? Just
There's a lot of, as I said, for Disney branded stuff there too. There's Marvel and Star Wars if you want to pilot an X-wing or TIE fighter, but they're worth, as I said, a lot more credits, a lot more tickets. I mean.
Okay. Well, let's see. We'll try something. I was saying, bring a TIE fighter, Star Wars. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I'll spend my 5.
Like a pod racing game?
Pod racing?
There's pod racing. There's lightsaber battles, whatever you want Star Wars wise, they've got it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's the new characters. They don't like to acknowledge the original trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do the pod racing. Always terrible on those things.
Yeah. Dexterity check.
Dexterity. Well,
Ooh!
all right.
All right.
That'd be 18 plus 3.
You have beaten
21.
the first level. In fact, you get another play
Another play.
and 50 tickets.
50 tickets. Ooh. Yeah, I got 55.
So you do well enough, you earn tickets and a free play.
All right. Well,
so
I'll
you keep playing.
take my free play.
Yeah.
And
Oh, yeah.
20.
Another 50
Dirty 20.
tickets,
Dirty 20. Yeah. Okay.
and you can keep playing. There's people watching you now. At this point, you've
Okay.
gathered a small little crowd of the other people, the other adults in the area going, yeah, race, yeah.
Okay. And we got free play.
Don't let us down, you
Oh,
You crashed the pod.
6. All right.
You get another 10,
Alright.
10 tickets
10
just
tickets,
for
yeah.
participating.
Blaze of Glory.
Yeah, Blaze of Glory.
The
But
other-
hey, you know,
Okay. All right. Well, not
You
bad.
can try and
not
do a
bad.
flip, and it's like, okay.
Okay.
Mhm.
So all right, I go back out and see what my son's doing.
okay,
Terribly.
terribly.
So, okay, I failed to. Okay. I guess I'll leave that machine alone then, because it's
Unless
all
you
on,
want
right?
to tell him about the machine, because he seems to be better with technology than you are.
Fine, I'll walk outside.
Batting cages.
While
and-
he's doing that, I'm going to start speeding up my fastball on this machine.
Okay. Okay.
24.
You perfectly, however, whatever speed you want. Dude, they're practically making holes in the sections. At this point,
Well,
the cameras,
maybe denting.
the
maybe.
cameras outside have suddenly moved, facing your direction. Like they're just like red beams. It's like, excuse me.
One of the animatronics coming out to see what's going on.
Depends on what you plan on doing next. If you plan on leaving and shutting it off, they'll leave you alone. If you continue with this, you might cause some trouble.
You want to give him some advice?
I want to turn it into a pintle-mounted baseball launcher by chip modifying the mount so I can swivel 360.
Technology check then.
16.
Okay. Well, one of the animatronics decides to come out and roll an attack, I guess.
Boys, where are
Buzz
you?
Lightyear of Star Command. What are you doing out here?
Not hitting anything!
They just swing around the side. One of them decks one of the old people playing mini golf. Foul ball. 4. What do you call it with this?
8!
Okay.
So what does Star Command think of this?
He continues approaching. I mean, they don't move very fast, but they are like advising security, and they're remotely shutting down the whole device.
Okay.
So I gotta figure out how to get power to this thing.
I
I have to keep the chaos going.
think you're done. They got control. Anyway.
There's bars and cells on this map. I'm gonna be in the security office.
Yeah, there's a downstairs on either end up here that employees only.
Okay, what happens in the basement?
You don't want to know.
Stays in the basement. Anyway.
It's Disney. What do you think happens?
You go from one side to the other?
No.
Uh-oh.
So yeah, I'm gonna need you to make let's see, dexterity saving throw as Buzz Lightyear tries to grab you.
Oh yeah, he's out.
Yep.
Nat 20!
Wow! He's just about to grab you. You wiggle past him and run back into the building, I assume?
Yes.
Right in front of John, who's like, hey, I got this thing you want to check out.
I was looking. I found an arcade machine that gives out too many tickets.
Oh, let's go.
Yeah.
Quickly.
Quickly!
Now!
Run! Run!
You're excited too? Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me if you see Buzz Lightyear.
Sure. I'm not really a big fan of Toy Story, but yeah, if you like him so much, all right.
No, I'm trying to avoid him.
Oh. Okay. Did you try it? No. The machine's over here.
Okay.
It told me it does too much. Take too many tickets, yes.
Mm-hmm.
There's a curtain there, right?
Yeah.
All right, I hop behind the curtain.
Okay. So you want to do a technology check to try to rig this thing back online?
Oh, yes. 24.
Okay, it's back on. So you can play the game with the normal 3, but instead of distributing just 40, it distributes up to 80.
Ooh.
Almost as much as the VR for like, you know.
I have great luck with this, but all right.
It's a Tetris game.
Tetris. Oh, come on. If it were actually me, I'd ask for advantage, but no. Yeah, 16.
All right.
Oh.
You get 60 tickets.
Woohoo.
And another play. You continue playing, as in you're not like out of the
Paying
game.
more,
Yeah.
13.
30 tickets.
And they cost me 3 again?
No. You're still on the same. It costs you 3. Yeah.
Not 6. All
You're
right.
still on the same play.
Yeah.
Can I wire it so it just thinks it's taking the credits?
No, it knows at least that it needs actual credits. But the only issue with it was that it was dispensing more tickets than it should.
Okay. So I'm still on continue play?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, it's at 17.
It's another 60.
Okay. I'm at 150 now.
Mm-hmm.
Still play?
Yep.
12.
You failed.
Okay. Well,
Game's over. You get another 10
10. Okay.
for finishing up.
You're good.
I love Tetris. I like putting blocks on top of blocks.
All right, both of you make perception checks as you're walking around the arcade.
11.
I'm so good. 5.
All right, you see
Shit.
a red-haired, freckled kid, one of the other Titan kids. He's just displaying this new smartphone that his parents got him. He's like, oh, it looks really cool and stuff. And the only reason the other kids are even, they kind of call him Weasley just because he looks like Ron Weasley kind of thing. That's not his real name, but they're all Harry Potter fans apparently. But you notice in his back pocket, sticking out is his credit, his chip card. And it has a whole lot of tickets and a whole lot of credits.
Oh, see that? I'll distract him if you can get it.
At least enough to buy almost everything in the prize booth, at least once. Including that BB gun.
I kind of wish I put my stat into stealth and sleight of hand instead of stealth, but okay.
Okay, I'm gonna try to sleight of hand.
So I'm gonna go run up and grab his phone out of his hand and go, let me see!
Okay. Make a sleight of hand check to try to distract him, I guess.
Well, it's sleight of hand for my part, right?
On his part, to try to distract him with the phone, you're trying to
I
grab
got a
it.
10.
Okay, you're kind of wrestling with him. Like, oh, it's mine, give it back!
Okay. So I do sleight of hand then?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, maybe stealth first.
Okay, stealth, alright. 8.
You feel a large, gloved hand on your shoulder. And a voice leans close to your ear, a face leans close to your ear and whispers, you weren't trying to steal that kid's card, were you?
Why would I do that? I have my own card.
Are you sure?
Deception check?
Yeah.
Okay. 17!
He loosens his grip slightly. All right, but if I catch you stealing,
How close did I get to him? Like, how does it look like I'm going to steal something specifically?
Goofy's been watching
Yeah.
I feel very awkward.
We want all their guests to leave with all their fingers, don't we? Yeah.
Dad!
He also says this. Make a
Uh-huh.
perception check to see if you can hear what he's saying. No, can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
As you're approaching this area, so
Yeah, I'm approaching the area.
Mm-hmm.
Where's that boy of mine? Ooh,
Probably not.
probably not. But 7.
No, you can
And
see.
actually 9.
You can see. He looks like he's patting him on the head,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you can't hear any of this conversation.
Okay.
So Goofy walks away, leaving you scarred.
Son, what was that all about?
You accused me of stealing?
That Goofy character makes me nervous. But anyway. But,
Yeah, me too!
but you obviously were doing something that attracted their attention.
Why would I do that?
Well, I don't know. We all do stupid things when we're young. But I'd advise
Yeah,
you
but I'm 8. I'm older now.
Apparently not
It's
old
official.
enough.
Aw.
Apparently not old enough.
Technically, you got another hour in the day
Anyway.
before you actually.
Okay.
I'm still 7?
Yeah.
Ah,
Oh,
I mean,
man.
generally people on the day consider your age, but you know,
Uh-huh.
if you wanted to consider the specific time you were born, you got another hour left.
Okay. So we're
So-
actually in the morning because I was born at
That's
11:30.
Mhm.
All right.
mm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Anyway, just watch it.
We're in time for lunch,
Mm-hmm.
as my mom says.
Yes.
Okay.
So, anything else you guys would like to do?
I'm going to stay close to my dad now.
We'll play another
I'm gonna
game.
watch out for Buzz Lightyear.
Obviously, you can tell that. Make a perception check then.
15.
Buzz is going from area to area, just kind of like sensing what else is going on, trying to look through its network to the other cameras, and trying because for a while you were behind the velvet curtain, and like, where is he? Where is the boy?
I have a mask. No facial recognition. I should have thought to bring more masks.
I have a disguise kit.
Oh, you do?
I can change out your costume a bit.
There we go.
Actually,
Just you can tell me, and we'll head up to the bathroom. And
they say all you have to do is like make a couple of marks on your face that are enough contrast that facial recognition won't recognize you. Because it
Yeah.
doesn't even know you're human.
yeah.
Hmm.
There was even one that I saw that all you needed to have was a photograph near your waist, and they wouldn't be able to recognize you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Bizarre stuff. So it only worked with like that, obviously that one type of
Yeah.
recognition software.
Yeah.
But
You also see that there's a sign in front of the bag cages that says "Out of order, service needed."
I can fix those. Ooh, do they have one of those things that you press the buttons and it shoots the ball at the teeth and knocks them over?
Let me make
Everybody we had
perception
the-
over in general amusement. Yeah.
13.
No, but they do have the barbell thing, so you just hit it and go high. They also have the love strength tester thing as well.
do they have whack-a-mole?
Yes, with a foam mallet.
Okay. And what Disney theme is it?
It's like just whacking moles.
Princesses. They're all princesses.
Like no, they wouldn't.
Whack a princess.
I'm an assassin. Oh no,
Okay.
no hitting women, no.
No, they have separate sections in the corner of like costumes you can purchase. It's another section in the general. You can if you want to dress as one of the official Disney characters at overhyped prices because.
Of course. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah.
They also have like little makeup rooms for the girls to be princesses and.
Neat.
Okay.
Okay, so
What?
Eventually, Goofy calls out, "If you're all done, you can go into the party room and we can start celebrating."
Party, party,
All right,
party.
let's go on to the party.
Dad, stay with me, please.
Okay.
Right before
We're
I
going
go
on
in,
the
can
party
I
room.
unhook the mallet from the whack-a-mole?
Make a strength check.
That's gonna fail. I just want to unbolt the thing.
Mm,
6.
It's stuck.
Dang. I wanted to get you a birthday
These little
present.
travel arms.
Yeah.
If you're curious on alignment, it's chaotic 7-year-old.
Okay. That makes sense.
Hmm.
So you go into the party room, and there's enough tables and chairs for everybody, and there's already pre-made hot, piping hot pizza ready, fresh for
One
you.
topping.
Yeah, one topping.
Yeah.
Basic stuff.
Yeah.
Like, Chuck E. Cheese kind of thing, basic stuff. And there's like one large present, 2 medium, and 3 small.
Why don't you open your presents, sir?
Okay, okay.
Why don't we get the cake out first?
All right.
Yes, Goofy.
Everybody sing
yes,
the
I
song.
agree with you, Goofy. Okay.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear John. Happy birthday to you. Blow out the candles and make a wish.
You gotta roll.
Yeah, no, what do I roll to blow a candle?
Con.
Constitution saving throw.
Have enough breath.
16.
Okay.
Okay. I do
Think-
it without spitting on anything,
Think
too.
of what you would have wished for as an 8-year-old.
Yes.
Write it down here and fold it up.
As an 8-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
38 years.
Don't take too much time. Just kind of
More dice.
more time. Yeah, he didn't even know this game existed when he was 8.
I don't know.
Ooh.
I'm a simple man.
Yeah, the goofy guess.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Alright. Is Goofy cutting up the slices of cake then?
Yes.
Okay, good. He's occupied. Alright.
With the
Goofy has
plastic,
a knife.
a plastic knife.
Well, yeah.
Still has a sharp limit either way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is there an access panel on you?
No.
We've all seen Bendy, right?
So you want to start opening some presents?
Sure. I'll go with small present number 1.
Okay. Tear open the wrapping.
I don't
It's
know,
a
is that
yo-yo.
strength check?
No,
What?
it's a yo-yo.
Yo-yo.
Disney branded, of course.
Okay. Oh, did I notice? I should be looking. What are the names on the gifts?
Oh, there are none.
There are none.
Nope.
So I don't know who got me these.
Nope. Well, the kids didn't really get them for you either. It was just the
Yeah.
parents are
Or
like,
like which parents?
you don't know.
I-
You don't know them either. I mean, they're just,
Wow.
they're so willing to put so much money into this to get rid of their own kids for a
Didn't
day.
even want to put their own names on these. Wow. Okay.
You are 8. You would not be looking at the
You wouldn't.
names.
No, you would not
True.
care. Even if it said from Santa, you'd be like, okay.
Santa.
You're not gonna write thank you notes anyway.
Yeah, I don't like doing that now.
So you got a yo-yo.
All right. Small number 2.
Okay. It
These
is.
rich parents got me a yo-yo too. It's
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
One of them gets you one of the diamond batteries.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay. So. Okay. Battery. So it's found power source for your
Big gift.
well for the shooter.
The batting cage?
Yeah, batting cage.
Whoop!
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. So what now?
That's nuclear power, people.
Yeah.
Small number 3.
Small number 3. I'm just coming with this on top of my head.
I guess so.
Yeah. A strange-looking coin.
Coin. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Never seen it before.
Can I do a technology check on it to
Yeah.
see? Okay. Ooh, 19 total.
There's nothing technological about it. It looks like it's just like a foreign coin.
show it to Dad. Dad,
Yeah.
what's this?
It's like a foreign coin.
Well, yeah, well, fine. If it's foreign, what country is it from? Or what company is it from?
From.
Can you do like a history check on it or something?
Sure. Yeah.
Reputation. All right,
Mhm.
let's do a history check.
Nope, you don't
I don't
know.
know a thing.
Five.
It's from California, Mexico.
So, medium.
Okay.
Okay, medium number 1.
It was like a peso.
Like a peso.
California, Mexico. Yeah.
As far as medium gifts go, it is a basketball.
Basketball.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice. We'll have to shoot some hoops and shoots.
Sure, I suppose 8-year-old me would accept this. Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right, medium number 2.
It is a set of padding, like a bike helmet and pads for your arms and feet, arms and legs and stuff.
Oh, you can be a warrior with that.
Ooh, I could. Does it give me armor class? Actually, I already have. Can you count light armor then?
It's light armor, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I already have chrome skin, so.
And it looks so nice. Anyway, continue.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Padding. Okay.
Yep.
And then the big one, I guess.
Big one.
I'm a little bit worried about, but all right, yeah.
It's a Technodrome toy.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. And it looks like it'll use the battery to animate and drive around. So you can actually, it comes with like a remote control.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
So
But it has little pop out like rocket things, like plastic bits and pieces and stuff. That you, like, it has a little camera on it too, so you can see from the remote control.
How about you could rig it up to shoot knives?
I could weaponize it for you.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes.
We're friendly enough with each other. I know what his quirks are.
I just need Goofy's leg.
I don't want to touch Goofy. So anyways.
Just to open the last gift, the double doors open up and a small car starts sputtering into the room. Just like small enough for maybe 1 or 2 of you kids to fit into. Just like just make a whole bunch of noise and sputtering. And it's like and it eventually just stops. And the doors open and 4 adult clowns somehow step out of this thing.
Oh my gosh, it's
Oh.
a clown car! Everybody
And then
hide!
the clowns.
Let me make a culture check to see if you can recognize.
Are they insane?
Are they a posse?
No. You have no idea who these
You
people
got
are.
their
6.
culture. Let's see if I can recognize them. No!
better.
7, maybe.
So, yeah.
18.
You recognize that one of them is dressed as Ronald McDonald, one of them is dressed as Krusty the Clown, one of them is dressed as Bozo the Clown, and it seems like the leader is dressed as the Joker.
Okay. It's the clown college.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Goofy, was this part of the plan?
Yeah, Goofy. What's up with these guys?
Well,
We don't need adult clowns.
I think the Titan parents of yours paid for this as well.
Oh, they did.
Yep.
But they're scaring the children.
They're not scary.
Yes, they
I'm
are.
not scary either.
How are the other
This
children
is
reacting?
making eyes at the animatronic. I'm not scary either.
How are the other children reacting to the clowns appearing?
They're kind of curious and wandering up and like, woo, woo, rain clouds. And so they go, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I've heard we have a visitor.
It's all your voices.
We've had. Is there a birthday boy here today?
Don't say anything.
Is it you?
No?
Is it you?
No.
Oh, it must be you.
What is that? I guess it's
The cake has your name on it.
Well, how do you know my name?
Of course I know you, John. Everyone knows you.
Oh, how does everyone know me? Dad, why did you advertise my name? I'm not even allowed to say your name. I have to call you father or dad. Old man. I'm not allowed to say your name on camera.
What are you You fell off the internet?
Yes.
Anyways, each of the 4 clowns pulls out a small, like, ball of gray goo. It's like a ball of Play-Doh. And so as they wave their hands around it, it's like, what would you like, young man? A giraffe? And it becomes a little, fucking giraffe. A gorilla?
I'm good.
Come on! It's basically their equivalent of animal balloon things. And so they're using this gray goo, manipulating to become tiny versions of whatever animal you want.
I like dogs.
A dog it is! And so it becomes a little Labrador retriever. And he makes a little noise and he eats to you.
Oh, okay. Not about dog.
Yeah. It's just a toy. I mean, it's not like, an actual living, breathing dog, but it just takes the form of a little barking dog toy. One of the other guys, regardless of what he says, Bozo just keeps making snakes. He's the guy who just can't make anything out of balloon animals.
They're really good snakes. They're cobras and they're
Yeah.
Can you do a 2-headed one? I always heard about those 2-headed ones.
2-headed snake or 2-headed dog?
Headed snake.
Okay.
2-headed snake?
Yeah.
Okay, there's a head at the other end. He's able to manage that.
Not exactly what I was thinking. Alright. So what are the other
You
clowns?
probably making worms too.
What are the other clowns doing?
They're just like throwing pies in each other's faces and just get general goofiness, silliness, and stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
So, am I keeping this doggy?
Of course, it's all yours.
Cool. Dad, I got a dog.
Yeah, we probably ought to have.
What do I feed it?
Nothing, of course. It's not a real dog.
Okay. Good dog.
Why don't you go back into the party room while we prepare our act for you?
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna walk up
Okay.
and hug on Joker's leg.
Yes?
Do you want me to fix your car?
Oh, the car is fine. Very much, thank you.
I can make it better.
Oh, you can make it better.
Yes, I can. Let me try.
No. That's a please. Go back to the party room and you'll ruin the surprise.
That's a surprise.
There'll be a surprise if you head in the party room.
I think he should sneak behind the car and work his magic anyway. So the Joker gets a surprise.
Is there 2 doors out of the party room? Like
No, there's only one.
Oh, that's not scary.
Mm-hmm.
One exit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom first.
Okay.
Wander off to the restroom.
So you head off to the restroom area. The rest of the kids stay inside. Both of you want to make perception checks while you're waiting in the party room.
Okay. Oh, let's see, 16 plus. So that'd be 18.
You notice that the clowns wave their hands over their faces. So instead of the clown makeup, it becomes gas masks.
Uh-huh.
I got a 5.
This
I'm
sounds,
looking at my dog.
You're looking at the dog, you're just so entertained.
this sounds bad.
They wave it around all of the different paraphernalia and stuff that they have around their suit and costume and stuff. It becomes bulletproof vest and an AK-47, assault rifles.
Uh-huh.
They open fire into the ceiling. Warning emergency lights go off, and the entire party room shutters go down over the doors and windows.
Okay. Intriguing.
Yeah, this is an interesting party room.
Joker pulls out a grenade and lobs it next to the floor, and a gas starts spewing out from it.
Can we see it from inside the party room or the
You
shutters
just see
are-
that happening as the shutters close.
Okay.
You are still outside.
Yeah.
The restroom's outside?
No, not
No,
outside,
you're
but
outside.
outside of the party
Yes,
room, at the
yeah.
edge of the room, you see them and standing around the center here.
Does he
and-
see the shutters come down?
Yes, you hear the emergency lights going. You hear the emergency sounds, sirens going, the lights going. Everything just locks down wherever it is. All the doors are shut.
Hey, John, do you have a communicator to your friend? I noticed he went out. He's not stuck in here with us. Is there a way you can communicate to him?
No, I don't think so, no. I mean...
Okay, I thought you might have.
Make a technology check
Swift
with
watches
with the dog you have.
13.
You realize you can manipulate this dog to make it into a walkie-talkie.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a walkie-talkie though.
Yeah.
He
Well, he's
got another miniature. He gave you one too. Whatever one animal you asked for, you got it before you left.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
could I have had a wrench?
No, you could make it into a wrench. Whatever animal you insist on, whether you wanted a kitten or something else, he was like, or if you wanted one of the snakes. You probably got one of the snakes.
Snake.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you want to make another technology check, you can make it into a working radio. A walkie-talkie.
26.
You can make it into a walkie-talkie and you can receive signals from him. So now
Okay.
you can talk to each other.
What's going on?
They just closed the shutters.
Wait, we didn't say over. What's going on? Over.
They closed the shutters and threw a gas tank of some sort over.
I'm glad that's over. Over.
You notice that people in the immediate area of the gas have just started collapsing and falling asleep. It's like knockout gas. It's not poisonous or anything. It's just making people unconscious.
Can I have my joined, what do we call this stuff? The joined
Companion.
companion?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Goo.
Another goo, yeah. Whatever. Goo. Can I have it provide me with some sort of a filter for this stuff?
Roll a technology check.
Okay.
Currently.
Oh, well, I
no,
guess not.
It has no idea how to do that.
It failed.
Yeah.
Wait, he doesn't have all the stuff that was in there from last time, does he?
He is his character from
Well,
previously, but
yeah.
whether he wants to use any of that stuff or not is up to him.
Like
Well.
those nanobots from hell that.
The idea is, in this room,
Yeah.
everything is shuttered but the ventilation shaft.
Ah,
And you believe that only a small kid could get through that.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
always ready wanting to do that from the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Well, you would do that if someone could push you up and reach it. Because it's high up on the ceiling.
Hmm.
Can they push a trash can in order to stand on top of that?
Well, I could lift you up.
I'm talking about his part.
And
Oh,
him-
his
yeah,
part,
you could
okay.
probably find a trash can and balance on it and kind of, jury rig, get the thing open and try to crawl through
Can I
it.
make my thing into a grappling hook?
Sure.
Make a technology check.
That is a 12.
It's still walkie-talkie.
Okay, I'll try the trash can.
Mm-hmm. So you managed to move the trash can over. You're high enough to get it off, but it's screwed in. You need to make a screwdriver maybe get it out.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Or no disadvantage for not having the correct tools.
Okay. You have something that you can facsimile of a screwdriver,
Yes.
and you can get.
I wrote that I have a socket wrench. That
Socket
was the
wrench.
one piece of equipment I came
Okay.
in here with.
Okay. Fair enough.
Alright. Is this going to use technology?
Yeah.
Woo! 24!
You managed to get it open and get inside as the gas was creeping through under the door, the shuttered door, to fill the. So.
I want to close it up and close the thing.
Okay.
Because that's going to work.
Uh-huh. So you see that these vents, now that you're in here, lead through pretty much all of the first floor. So you can end up, there are multiple exits from each of the corners of the room and even in the centers. So wherever section of the area you want to end up in, it also leads into the party room if you want to just work your way back into there. But
I'll start working towards the prize area.
prize area, okay. Make another technology check to open up the vent.
Are there any horrible spinning fans that are going to cut me to ribbons?
Nope.
These aren't fun grades. 25.
Great.
You open it up and you are behind the construction area. So you see all of the presents, all of the tickets and prizes ready to distribute. And you can just pick them up. Including the BB gun.
I'm going to drop down and start becoming a Uber warrior with no stats to do so.
Yeah.
So you take
You're
the
Macaulay
BB gun.
Culkin.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The kid version of Macaulay Culkin.
You can also use a technology check to change the radio frequency
Okay.
of your walkie-talkie.
Hey, where would you go? You stop talking to me.
You believe that he may have
Yeah.
either changed it to
I
something
had no
else
idea
or
what it
changed
is,
the
so yeah,
frequency.
exactly,
Right.
yeah.
Retune it.
Oh, tunology. Unnatural 20.
Okay. You managed to tune it into the frequency of the guy's gas mask. that they're talking through. You hear one of them, at least the one that speaks like Bozo, is like, "What do we do with the kids, boss?" "Of course, we're here to take the Titan parents out of all their money. Do not hurt the children. They're our assets."
Oh.
So you quickly realize, even
I'm
if-
expendable.
yeah. This is all been a ploy to get all the money out of the Titan parents, by trapping them
That
here.
sounds like that
They
movie
knew that
I
this-
just recently watched again. Picard character in it, and
The Patrick Stewart.
got Patrick Stewart in it, and they took over his.
School?
Patrick Stewart was a bad guy.
What?
Yeah.
Toy
Took over a
soldiers?
school. No,
No.
I forget the name of it though. I just watched it recently.
Yeah.
And
So
It
obviously-
wasn't a very good movie, but yeah.
No, it wasn't very
Obviously, you can tell at this point that they did research on who the kids were, who is must be spared, and who can be killed, eliminated. That's why they knew they were John. They knew you're not a Titan kid. They knew they can't really get any money out of you. So,
But they gave him a tool he could use to communicate. Or
they didn't believe that he was smart enough to manipulate it like that.
okay.
Even though I'm a bionic and I talk with machines.
Okay.
But you're a kid. They
Yeah.
always underestimate kids.
Yeah.
This is true. It's always the
Okay.
case in the movies.
Mhm.
Never underestimate a child.
Hmm.
We are weak and terrible.
Okay, so
but-
this was as much as I had planned for the mission, because I didn't know what you guys were gonna. Do you like it so far?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I'm trying to sit
I
here
still
and think
think-
what I can do with a 3D printer.
Oh, you take his BB gun.
At this point, the only way out of the party room is through that vent,
Okay.
which you haven't opened yet.
Yeah.
I mean, we could try to get outside to the baseball thing and try to plug in the power to that.
And you got a bunch of other kids that
Oh.
all got their own little balls of gray goo that you could also manipulate.
Each of them had great go.
Well, not
Yeah.
all of them, but like most of them. So you can probably like 5 or 6 more, if you wanted to make them into gas masks. At least they'd be small enough for them to wear.
Yeah.
You know, they couldn't make a
Ah.
gas mask for an adult, but they could make a gas mask for a kid.
So you can make your own gas masks, if you're done with the radio.
Unless you want to take one of the other kids and, I need this for a minute. Hey! You might want to keep the radio on, just in
Well,
case.
if there's kids already passed out, you might as well grab theirs. They won't be.
Well, none of the
needing
kids are
them.
passed out.
No,
Those-
they're all protected right now.
No, people outside in the.
Oh, outside.
Yeah, people who weren't in the party room are all unconscious at this point. And they're basically, you can see that they're looting whatever cards and money and trinkets and things that they can get from those people who are unconscious currently. And they're just waiting for the cops to show up or the Titan parents to be able to give the ransom money.
Yeah.
And their plan will unfold as
I
this
thought,
goes.
I thought the gas was in the party room. But
No,
you're saying
no, the gas-
is outside.
Outside the party
Oh,
room. The
yeah,
whole
okay.
point is this is locked down, but
Yeah.
it could get in through the air vents.
Uh-huh.
So you have more time,
Yeah.
but it's not unlimited.
Okay.
Okay.
So that was pretty clever, making that thing into a radio. What else can you do with that?
I can do a bunch of things with it.
Yeah.
I also turn it back into a dog.
Uh-huh.
Okay,
Yeah.
probably less useful this time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay. Well.
Mike is somewhere outside, and
Yeah.
Having fun, I guess, looking at.
I'm pretty sure I saw him messing with the baseball shooter outside, but they
Yeah.
shut it off on him.
Right.
If we could get that powered up again, that could be a pretty potent weapon.
Well, yeah, but it's kind of stuck where it is.
Well, that's the thing. I got a battery.
So you mean
That was
you're
one of the
gonna
gifts.
disconnect the thing and
Plug it into that.
carry the mechanism around?
He got it on wheels somehow.
Uh-huh.
With a
Yes.
very good check.
Uh-huh.
I didn't even have to cast guidance on him or anything. He just did it.
So how many clowns are in the room with us?
There's just 4. They're not in the room with you. They're outside.
Oh, they're outside.
They're outside. They
Oh,
ushered
so
you
we
into
don't-
the party room. The whole point was to get all the kids, especially the
Okay.
Titans, into the party room so that they knew the automated system would trap you there.
Oh, okay.
And also, he's not a Titan, so
I thought
he
they were
also
in the
wasn't
party
there.
room. So
No.
they can't see
They're
us.
like, go into the party room. We have a surprise for you. And this is their surprise.
So they can't see us. They don't know where we're
No,
going.
they
All right.
know. They, as far as they're concerned, you're trapped. in
All right, I can get you up to the vent.
Yeah?
If you want to go up and see what you can do with
Okay.
Find Mike. And,
Well, I think I saw him
Do you have
eyeing-
anything to open the vent?
well, you got
Wrench.
You
Technology check.
can- Technology check.
6.
What did you make it into before? It was still a dog?
It's a dog mask.
It's still barking at you.
Okay.
Try it again,
Bite
son.
the screw. Bite.
Try it again, son. I know you can do it.
There we go. Unnatural 20.
Okay. You managed
Alright,
to
so fine wrench.
make it into a wrench, and you
Okay.
open up the gate. Great. And you can
And I'll
crawl in.
Move you through it. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So you're gonna.
Did you want to make it into a gas mask next? Because the next area you're going to be stepping into, if you step anywhere outside, it's going to be...
Well, even through the grids, yeah.
Well,
Not in the-
it hasn't spread through all of the grates. It's mainly just focused on...
Yeah.
The air ventilation is still doing its job
Yeah.
to keep the air vents pure, but anything not affected by the air vents, like the out main area, the VR, anything that's not gated.
Well, yeah, I'll be. Yeah, I saw him eyeing the stuff in the prizes, so.
Okay, so you're going to beeline for his area?
Yeah.
Alright.
I want to start building that.
3D printing that.
It's all good.
Uh,
This is going to take a couple of technology checks.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's exactly what a kid would build. A tank off of a skateboard with a motor to run it from the prize dispenser. Here, pass it around so you can see the
yeah,
plan.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to say that
You're
it's going to
the
take
engineer, so.
Hey, oh.
4
Yeah.
increasingly difficult checks. I love it.
That's excellent.
I'm glad you came up with it.
I was
Because
sitting here going, what can I do with all this stuff? In Buzz Lightyear's
So-
wings.
I figured, if
wait a
anything,
minute.
this is the perfect way of introducing like the ingenuity of children
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
Son-
thinking on your feet with this scenario.
Son, before you go, can we get,
Uh-huh.
maybe we should get another one of these gray goo things so you can make a gas
More than one
mask
thing.
for your buddy too.
Okay.
Okay, so I
Hey.
talked one of the kids out of.
Yeah, they're,
Yes.
they're all scared. At this
Yeah.
point, one of them, the little girl,
Yeah.
before you leave, is like, for luck, and she kisses you.
Now I can die happy. I
Okay.
probably will anyways.
So now you
Like,
got.
beforehand, they didn't care about you. This is a Titan girl, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's scared. She knows that they're after
She gives
her
you
parents'
her,
money, and it's like,
her toy,
yeah.
and another one gives you his toy. So she
Okay.
got,
Two.
you
Uh-huh.
got three
now.
toys. You got
Yeah.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can make
Two
two gas.
of them are snakes still. It's weird.
Well,
yeah.
you can make your 2 gas masks and still have one for a tool.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I go back.
Technology checks to
Okay.
make those.
First gas tax. 17.
Good.
Second gas mask. 7.
Nope, still snake.
9.
Nope, still snake.
No. 5.
Someone else want to try.
9.
Maybe save that one for him. He can figure it out later.
It won't.
All right.
Snake.
So you got your gas mask.
Okay. Gas mask.
And so you got 2 more.
Wrench.
Okay.
And the extra one. Okay.
Yeah,
go
snake,
ahead.
yeah.
I hop in over there.
Okay.
Also behind it. Probably found the
Go
same
back
one
and you
as
see
the-
him just putting together all kinds of crazy things.
You see him messing with a 3D
Hey,
printer.
I got you a second goo.
Ooh, did you bring the battery?
Of course, I got small things in my pockets. Yeah.
Do you have the drone?
Drone. What drone?
The
You got
techno
a
drone.
drone.
Techno drone.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
that
too
was
big for you to
large.
carry. That was
Yeah,
too
that
large.
was
It was too
large.
big for you to carry.
So I got the yo-yo, the diamond battery, and the foreign coin.
Yeah, you could carry
Oh,
the small
man.
things, but you couldn't
Yeah.
carry the medium things. You know.
Okay. I
Okay.
can use those. We'll
Definitely
figure
the
it out.
battery.
One of the kids picks up the basketball and just throws it against the grating, and you hear eventually,
Yeah.
"Shut up!"
Did you bring the remote for the drone?
I probably pocketed that. Yeah.
Okay. We can make this work. I wanted to make a drone launcher. I'm gonna start building a tank.
Okay. I can help you probably find parts.
Okay.
There's a
I
lot of different knickknacks and doodads and things.
Are there any
back
patty
here.
wax?
No.
Oh well.
I need the baseball gun.
Baseball gun. Okay. So I need to get outside though.
Yes.
Okay.
Is there a vent to the outside? Well, actually, you said that was enclosed area, so there would be a vent into that area.
Yeah.
Okay, so you can go outside without going through the.
Well, I need to be able to roll it inside though.
Right, but wait,
Yeah.
but to get out
Mhm.
there, you. Okay.
At this point, this entire area that's not behind glass or shades
Yeah.
or whatever is covered in the gas.
Okay. Are the exterior doors locked?
Yes.
Okay. So with the baseball thing being outside though, I'm going to have to somehow.
Go through a vent. Oh.
Well, it's too large to fit through a vent. Though.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to hack at least one of the security doors to force it back open,
Okay.
which is probably gonna be his job.
Yeah.
Adding more. Because we can't finish adding.
Of course. Even more checks, by the way, the more you put onto this
A
nonsense.
high-speed fan for the gas.
Okay.
It'll keep us safe.
Sure it will.
Or turn it the other way and I go.
Yeah.
Well, if you're wearing, you got a gas mask. Do for you.
Yeah.
You still didn't make it until he's still a snake right now.
Please
Please
make his
technology
own,
check
yeah.
to make a gas mask.
Oh.
Because he kept failing at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There. 15. Go on.
Okay, yeah, you got him.
I'm gonna start building.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, it's a gas mask for you. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Could you help me hack the door though to get outside, so I can get the thing?
You're both going to need stealth checks in order to avoid the guys looking out for any suspicious activity. At this point, you also hear the cop cars outside. Since everything's shuttered, they can't get inside, but they're also like, stand outside. They're trying to negotiate. They say they've actually hacked into the PR system outside. So when it says "Hello, I'm Mickey," it's just them making their demands to the cops outside.
So I believe in you. We can do this. All the kids are depending on us, and I give you guidance. So 1d4 and next on a skill check.
Okay. For the stealth check, because that's where it's needed.
Okay, yeah,
Yes.
there you go. There you go.
So you're trying to stealth outside, and then you got to hack the door open. And then it's going to start letting the gas outside into the dome area.
17.
I got 15.
Okay, you're both stealth pass because they're more focused on talking to the cops right now and looting whatever else they can from the unconscious patrons out there.
Yeah.
All right. I'll hack the door for him and get back to the prize room.
All right.
Technology check for him then?
Yes, technology.
18.
Okay, you manage to open the door and you see a bunch of elderly people trying to, what's going on? Whoa! They back up really quick. You all want to rush out and try to get to the batting cages then?
As the gas hits.
No, I gotta go start building. He has to bring me the batting gun.
Okay.
Okay. It's going to be a strength check.
Oh no. I mean, I'm not negative.
It's on wheels, so you have advantage,
Advantage.
but it's
okay.
still pretty heavy.
Yeah. I'll go with the 11.
Okay. You move it like a little bit, and then one of the grandpas
Hey,
goes,
yeah.
youngster, you need some help moving this?
Yes.
I see there's some bad stuff going on in there. I think I can help you out. And together you manage to
Okay.
As the smoke is like pouring out and the gas is pouring.
You just helped me get the motion going.
Motion
on
again,
and then-
yeah.
You open the door while I get inside?
So now this one, it looks like, are you my mummy? Because you have the gas mask.
So I try to stealth it coming inside
Yeah,
then.
stealth it back inside.
That's a 7.
Hmm.
Well,
I'm also
where
clink,
are
clink,
they
clink,
at,
clink,
though? They're on
Yeah,
this,
pretty
aren't
much,
they on
pretty
this side of the...
Yeah, they're on
Party
the front.
room.
They're kind of like, let's
So
see if they
they're-
notice you.
They're a little less likely to...
No, they don't notice you.
Wow, okay.
Okay.
Nice. Okay, so I will it in. I got it for you. Great!
There's also, in order to get it behind there, because it's basically, like I said, a vending machine, and it has an employees only lock, like a physical key lock, to get behind it
Yeah,
into the area you're
yeah.
currently in.
Oh, okay. So I couldn't just, push through again the
So I
ventilation
need to
machine.
defeat the lock.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, a sleight of hand to.
Or a 11 with tech.
Okay. Well, since it is a physical lock, unless you had the key off of one of the guards.
Okay. Go get the key. I'm gonna start building.
Make a perception check.
But it needs to be the key from Buzz Lightyear.
At
I need those wings.
this point, you see Goofy, Buzz, all the other animatronics are like lying on the ground and inoperative.
That's a 2.
We'll try
You
again.
couldn't find them through the smoke, through the
yeah.
fog, through the gas.
It's just so
and
thick.
stuff. Yeah, it's very thick. Yeah.
I get down on the floor then and start
Start
trying
making
to-
another perception check.
Yeah.
Oh.
12.
You find Goofy.
Does Goofy have keys on him?
Yes.
Wait a minute, is Goofy unconscious?
Yes.
He was an animatronic.
Well, I mean, inoperative. I said
Oh, okay,
inoperative.
they shut him down.
They
Okay.
shut them all down.
All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he has keys on him. I found the keys.
Okay. Make a sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Okay. It's 4. I'm sorry, 6.
As you reach for the keys, Goofy What do you do? You still get the keys, but he's like kind of wakes up for a moment.
Don't like Goofy. Don't like Goofy. Don't like Goofy.
Okay.
See, it's a horror game, Oktoberfest.
Okay.
And with his accuracy and voices.
Yeah.
I go back and I open.
You unlock it. Okay.
Okay.
You're able to wheel the thing in.
All right. Now go get the wings.
All right. You said I saw where he was.
You saw Goofy, you didn't see Buzz.
Okay.
I'm gonna start building. First technology check.
Yes.
Perception check.
So, is this? How do we want to do this? Start.
I'm just
crossing-
gonna make it like you have to get at least a 12, 14, a 16, and an 18.
Okay. So do I get different parts mounted as
Yes.
I go?
Yes.
What's the first one after the skateboard? It's a skateboard.
Pick which difficulty you want to go for first.
Mounting the BB gun.
Okay. Let's say 14.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I also. You can do this. Another guidance.
You need to be finding the wings. I'm
Okay,
building.
yeah. I got a perception check of 10.
Okay, you still didn't find him.
Okay. I keep wandering around, trying to stealth around wherever they might be.
Mm-hmm.
Guess I'm a boy on a mission.
Obviously. Roll again.
Natural 20.
You find the wings. They're actually dislodged at this point because whatever he collapsed on when he became
It snapped
inoperable
him off.
just snapped him off. Yeah.
Okay. That's much easier. Okay, grab the wings.
If they're that easy to snap off, it's kind of like how poorly designed are these things.
Uh-huh.
In any case.
What are they? Are they just made out of cheap plastic then?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like the toy.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Everything that's supposed to be plastic looks like a plastic sheen to it, even though it's animatronic or automaton. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna build the body.
All right. That's going to be 16.
Woohoo!
20. All
Woohoo!
right. So you got the 12 and the 18.
I got my BB gun and I got my body.
Okay.
Guess next up is the baseball gun.
12.
Ooh, that's gonna be easy.
It already exists. It's just
It exists.
not
You're just modifying it to work with the.
24.
Okay.
Woohoo!
Last.
I got more stuff.
Oh, well. Say the rest of it's going to be an 18. Then.
Okay.
Get it all done.
Yes.
All right.
23.
You have fully assembled.
Now I'm just waiting for my wings.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna make it fly!
not sure about that, but here you go.
I'll mount the wings. And then they eject.
Okay. Yeah.
They do the Buzz Lightyear.
Yeah. They pop out. Yeah.
Woohoo! 13.
13's just.
It flies!
It's aerodynamic. Right?
Barely.
No, it's not.
even that,
This
no.
is just a kid mounting wings to say it flies.
Pretty much. Pretty much. All right. So you got this thing built. It seems like the negotiations. If you were listening still on your walkie-talkie, you can hear, at least from their perspective, you can't hear the cops because they're just calling from outside. But at least from their perspective on their radios, it's just like making their demands, like a getaway car and bigger one, because obviously they can't just use their clown car. It's kind of just sputtered out.
Yeah.
Even though he said it was fine, it pretty much was only meant to be driving into this. And
We need to put music on the PA. Battle music.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay.
How do we do that?
you'd have to go into the basement, employees only area, and just fiddle with all the controls down there.
Was there an MP3 player in one of the prizes?
Let's look.
Okay.
Yeah, well, we win like 1,000 tickets, but you don't care anymore.
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can we set it up to play?
Find the Valkyrie?
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
gonna
it's
be
only
preloaded with
Disney
Disney,
pop.
right?
It's preloaded with Disney songs, so pick a Disney song.
It's a small world.
It's
already playing that.
It's already playing, yes.
You're welcome.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah.
Yes.
You're welcome to the other kids for us saving them. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Start queuing it up on the phone PA system.
Okay, technology check. wirelessly trying to send.
25.
Okay. After it's a small world, may have a couple more times to play, but then it'll kick in.
All right.
All right.
All right. Get whatever you need from these prizes and let's go.
All right.
I'm gonna get a plastic sword and put it behind my back.
Yep.
Those
There's
things
all
hurt,
kinds
so-
of plastic sword, bows, toys, and things that don't actually do any damage, but you can make yourself look cool.
If you've been
Yeah.
hit by a plastic sword, you know it does damage.
Yeah.
And a bandana. I mean
Yeah.
a bandana.
Okay.
Engineer one of these, yeah.
The only ones you can find are Disney princess.
Okay.
Oh.
Well,
A woody scarf.
Woody
Yeah,
scarf. You can get
yeah.
a Woody scarf.
Yeah.
so I have a Merida bandana and a Woody scarf.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody's
Just long-
poisoned the water
Just as
hole.
long as you don't wear a tiara. But anyway.
That's my battle helmet.
That's why I got spikes on it. Diamond sharp spikes.
So
You want the diamond battery to power this thing?
Oh, yeah.
And you have a
Probably should
clever,
put that in.
There you go.
a clever idea of making some kind of a hook thing so you can rip off the gas masks off the bad guys.
Ooh. Ooh. They have those cool slime kits?
yes,
Yes. Yes. Jawbreakers?
yes,
Yes, those are the marbles.
yeah.
The slime kits are going to be just make it slippery.
You're firing marbles to make this Home Alone. Just like whoa.
The marble
Yeah.
ejector's in the back.
Okay, yeah.
That was on the drawing.
Okay, yeah, yeah.
He rolled for it. You
Yes.
made
Right.
it roll.
That's right. I did.
All right. Which gun do you want to man? The baseball gun or the BB gun? How would I do the BB gun in driving? You man the baseball gun.
I'll man the baseball gun.
All
Sure.
right. Make sure you have that fan on to keep the gas away.
Yes, so we can actually see what we're shooting at.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. All right.
And I want to speed up the fan really, really fast.
Okay. I'll say that it's the same mechanism as the bowl thing. You've already manipulated that, so.
All right.
All right, just describe your blaze of glory at this point, because just have fun with it.
I'm picturing us rolling out of the doors to the prize area. As soon as the song starts, deploy the wings and just start hitting things as soon as the first "You're welcome" comes on. You're welcome.
Tum, 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 tum. The guard,
So
the
the fan is making a path that you can see through.
Yes.
Okay.
the clowns, suddenly notice, since they are wearing padded armor, that it's just ow, ow, ow. What is the? And then they're trying to fight their way through the gas as well, just because it's hard for them to see what's
Drive
going on.
past them and
So-
deploy the jawbreakers.
Whoa, they slip and these both see. Yeah, they both slip. They all four slip and they're all just covered in goo and whatever else you can put on.
Knock up on the top. Aim low.
At this point, the alarms go off, the doors open, the cops storm the area just to see you've pretty much handled the situation.
You're welcome.
How do I shut this thing off? Where's the off button?
It only turns off when you're out of balls.
It keeps spitting out balls. How many balls does it have?
Let's go to the ball pit.
I'm not sure the place has a ball pit.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Not this one.
Too much peeing in the ball pit,
Okay.
Alright, so you resolve the situation, the cops put the proper authorities have managed to get back
Hey,
through. And
open up this thing here.
the gates have all opened. The cops
Oh,
have managed
okay.
to, now that they've heard that there's a commotion going inside, through the headsets or whatever, it's like, they're fighting something in there. Let's break
Go,
in.
go, go.
Yeah, go. So they managed to break in and
Well, yeah, but the party room will still be locked down.
no, they managed to turn off all the alarms
Oh,
and unlock
okay.
all the rooms and stuff.
All right.
So they're all safe. The Titan parents have finally shown up and they've offered you a $200 reward
Okay.
for saving their children.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much, and thank
Christy
you
the
for the
dog
party.
gets all the credit.
And had you. Oh, my son and his friends saved the day.
If you want to split it between them, that's up to you.
I can split it between them.
More games for everybody!
Hey.
Okay.
Alright, so that was kind of a short session, but that was pretty much
Yeah.
all I had intended. I
Not
hope you
bad,
enjoyed
not
it.
bad.
Now, how do I load this on the bus?
It's a little big for that thin bus door.
That's why the wings go in.
No.
It's a skateboard.
You might be able to get it through the back
Ooh,
door.
Could
Back
we
one.
take their car? You're mounting top
pretty
of their
sure
car.
they want that thing back. They're glad that you were able to stop the situation, but it needs to be back as a proper batting cage and working orders. They, you know.
Can I keep the other stuff?
Consider
You want to
Whatever's
give
in
them
the
the $100 that you just got from the Titan parents, they'll let you keep it.
Yeah. Never
Okay.
playing it again, but yeah.
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 Uh-huh. Okay.
What are they doing with the car, though? The town car?
Clown car is being impounded for evidence.
Ah. Should have hit snap. Oh well.
Yeah, well, we
All the
need-
gear and stuff that the clowns came in with are just like they're now being taken away for a bear.
I didn't care about that.
I just proves clowns are bad news. Anyway.
Ooh, real quick in the confusion, we could go play the VR.
Yeah. So burn eyes, but I don't care at this point.
Let's go try the VR.
Believe me, guys, there's really not much in there. This might give you a headache if you aren't used to the VR glasses. Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so, what'd you think? First time actually running a campaign that didn't all kill you in Children of the Gods, so.
Yes, there's that too.
And I thought the concept of them, you know, not fighting you, wanting to imprison you, was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I really need to get used to any of my abilities, per se. You know, my...
There were a lot of technology checks. I wanted to see
There's
how
that,
you
yeah.
put things together and how you would, you know, figure things out.
Yeah.
That's how we put it together.
And how creepy Goofy could be, because you know, everyone likes creepy Goofy. I like creepy Goofy.
He's so good at creepy goofy.
Yep. You might lose a finger or two. Yep.
Is it bad that I was really just trying to get into the security office through my actions to see what I could do down there?
You don't want to know what's down there.
Well, now he does when you say he doesn't.
So, any other news or plans or things we've got going, Don? Probably going to go back to Acquisition Incorporated next week. But happy birthday. Hope it's a good birthday present for you.
Yes, certainly, David. Anytime you run a game,
Mm-hmm.
it's a gift to the world.
Does it give you more ideas of how to build the stuff you haven't finished yet on Children of the Gods? Obviously.
Yeah.
I tried to work with what you've given me.
Yes.
Tried to make it interesting, and
Yes.
I mean, you have an idea for a mechanic class now.
There you go.
Yeah.
have an idea of what kind of things you can put into these missions. Yes. No?
Certainly, there's always a variety. Yeah.
I think that is one untapped potential of D&D that you can't play as kids, and I think the 3d6 thing kind of makes it a...
I think you could do kids and that.
Well, I know that, I was telling David before, pretty sure there was a homebrew, I forget what it was, or whether it was a background or as a class, where you are a kid.
I know in third 3.5 there is starting out without a class, or kind of like Dungeon Crawl does, where you're just
Yeah.
you don't
Challenge
have
person.
any class abilities. You're raw stats and a few skills.
Yeah, yeah.
It
Maybe
is
basic
some-
equipment.
Yeah, there's also one where it's like everyone started with a blank character sheet, and they had to figure out from the GM who, when they talk to a person, it's like, oh, you're barbarian. It's like, what? They didn't know any of their classes or its race or anything until someone identified it for them.
That's an
Well,
interesting
like,
way
no,
to do
I
it.
think the example was, it's just, we don't see many Dragonborn around here. I'm a Dragonborn? What?
Yeah.
So everybody woke up with amnesia, huh?
Amnesia, yes.
Amnesia.
Well, there was another one that was interesting idea that people woke up on the River Styx. We saw a video for this on YouTube of a D&D campaign where everyone who crossed the River Styx and came back to the world of the living forgot who they were beforehand. And so they had new personas based on the things that they had been interacting with each other. But the GM knew who they really were. And so they were all like princes and princesses and part of the royal court that had been banished. But none of them knew this until they figured it out farther.
But I think like, two of them were supposed to be assassins, though.
Two of them were supposed to be assassins. Two of them were supposed to kill the prince and princess.
But now they're just working together because they have no idea who they are. Yeah.
The scenario I always thought would be fun was a Groundhog Day game. Takes place in a tavern. Every morning you read the same narration. Every game session just starts over. and then you just jump a few levels every once in a while. You keep all the magical loot. Non-magical loot, you don't. You start to learn this whole area until you get out with a wish spell.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That would take a ways to level up to.
You just jump though.
Yeah.
You've been doing this 500 times.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like
So you
Groundhog
know
Day.
your
Exactly.
enemies, and you know exactly what they're going to do, and
So you want the session to last as long as possible because that's the longest run you have of the
Yeah.
game
Right.
before it resets the next session.
And then magic items that have traveling abilities would help.
But the first time through, you don't know it's going to reset, so you don't necessarily write
No.
everything down. Like,
Yeah.
there's a bad guy behind the counter over there.
And well, it would only happen after a long rest, right? So basically, you just want to stay awake as long as possible.
No, I was just
Or
going to
yes.
do it for session.
Okay, per session. Okay.
Just randomly, you show back up. Only reason for session because it's going to get very boring mid-session, going back and reading that same thing.
Sure.
That's fair. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
But always thought that would be an interesting game.
I suppose in that case, it would be more like after a long rest. That's when you end the session, and when you wake up, boom, you're back in the tavern.
Yeah,
again.
something like that.
Okay. Just randomly, it's like, wait a minute. Last time it was 3 days. This time it was 6 days.
The other thing,
Yeah.
if you're going to do this, like your character a lot.
Oh yeah, yeah.
They die, you're just sitting out for the rest of the session.
Unless somebody else gets caught in the loop.
Oh, you could be another person that's in that same tavern.
See, that I thought, okay, do the people in the tavern realize what's going on, or are they oblivious, or...
Let's say they don't. Because that's a true groundhog. Nobody
That's
knew
true.
except for one guy. But
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you want to say that somebody is actually in control of the Groundhog Day event.
And see, you could have all this stupid fun with this.
Well, even
Yeah.
no, if it's true, if it's truly Groundhog Day, then it doesn't matter whether your character dies because he'll pop up again live.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
That's why I said love your character.
Okay, because you
Yeah.
can't
You're
change
not
character.
swapping characters.
Okay.
True. Yeah, yeah.
That's
They
fair,
will come
okay.
back. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Of course, I could also think of it that way, like in terms of Star Trek Next Gen, when they had their all hands abandon ship, it was only Data. They could figure it out.
Yeah.
It could be a certain race that could be more likely to understand
Right.
the loop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elves that are of the Fey ancestry, they recognize strange changes in the timeline.
Now, if someone's able to break into like the ethereal or some other plane, would that plane also be affected?
I didn't think of that. It would be an interesting and it wouldn't, I guess, take that much work on the DM stand. It should just be like, well, yeah, let me throw this at it and write it down in these notes.
Yeah. Well, there's also a new video game out that I've seen a couple of playthroughs of. I forget what it's called now. But basically the idea...
Outer Wilds?
The Outer Wilds, yeah, that one.
Mm-hmm.
You want to describe
It's
that?
basically the game. Every session lasts about 30, 45 minutes, and you start out on this home planet, and you're launching off, and there's this time limit in real time, about 30, 45 minutes of the sun in your galaxy is going to explode.
Okay.
And you have this much time to go from planet to planet, and the progress you make, the things you learn carry on to the next run. But the idea is you don't know what word to go in, where to figure things out, and how to stop this loop from happening.
So there's one world that you're going to where it has this enormous pit that's got several different caverns to it and everything, but it's filling it with sand. So then you need to get to that planet really quick in order to find out what's going on at the bottom of it.
Before it fills up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what's causing the loop? You said the
Don't
sun's
know.
going to blow up.
You don't know.
Yeah.
So apparently a
Oh,
reset.
I think somehow somebody has they've developed some sort of like a wormhole technology, and that like what you assumed was your ancestors were developing this technology. It's actually your descendants, and they've developed this wormhole technology, and it's actually going back in time, so it's creating a weird time loop.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So your descendants wouldn't exist had they not allowed you to break this time loop.
But it's not like Doctor
Eventually.
Strange's little...
I've become to bargain.
No, it's not like
Yeah.
that. It's not certainly not that short either.
Yeah.
As I said.
Yeah.
The fact that you know you have this amount of time per session before everything just explodes and you restart.
Oh, also on a separate note, today I picked up the Fallout RPG,
Oh yes.
and it uses very custom dice in their D12s, and I'm like, dang it, people, you don't have to make custom dice.
Yeah, like Star Wars and other stuff, it's like, just use the regulars.
Yes,
Can't-
but the D6s you can at least remember.
Yeah.
What 1 through 12 is with 3 different colors.
Yeah, that's really... We looked at it a little bit and we're like, this doesn't look that appealing.
3 different colors. You mean what? Odd numbers are one color or what?
It is 1 die's green, 1's blue, and 1's red.
So the dice are different.
No, I mean different things
Yes,
depending on what you roll.
use the dyed
yeah.
colors,
So I mean, you could use a regular D12.
but you have to
and
know
just
that
as-
dye color to those numbers.
Yeah. Just assigning the color.
Yeah, but it
Yeah.
just takes longer.
Yeah.
Well, also, Bookwork Fantasy had I guess the newest version of Paranoia
Cool.
out. Yeah, and it came with like item cards that you hand out to the players too. That's a bizarre one.
Paranoia is
Uh-huh.
fun.
Did you ever go from that other?
Yes.
David did, yes.
I did. I didn't actually read the rules on it.
Yeah.
But this Gretchkins?
Is that a little racing game, I guess?
Yes, based on Warhammer.
Ooh, I like the Warhammer universe.
So it came with these pop-out pieces that you put together to
I
make
got it.
little race cars.
Oh, that's awesome.
I
So
got
there's
it.
red,
Snot
green, blue, and
wings.
yellow. Yeah, there's a bunch of tokens for fire, and I guess other pit traps and other stuff and attacks as you're going through the racetrack. And there's also these character quality card things.
I got it at Renaissance
And
Festival.
there's a bunch of
On sale.
multi-symbol dice, too, that I guess mean different things.
Ah.
Yeah. So it had 5 different booklets, but only one of them was in English, so I threw out the other ones.
Yeah.
Like, I understand you're making this an international game, but I don't need
Yeah.
those.
Right.
So maybe you might try this game sometime.
Yeah.
But at least I put it together and assembled it so that we can
Yeah.
try it at some point. It didn't have any actual guide into how to assemble these things. I had to look at a
No.
complete picture of it and like, okay, this goes here, that goes there, in this order, I guess.
Uh-huh.
It's holding together.
It functions, yeah.
Yeah.
This looks fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're gonna have to change the category, otherwise we might take
Yeah,
some
2 to
people
4
off.
players, 8 and over,
Yeah.
and 30 minutes.
Yeah.
But
Was
it's-
there anything else you wanted to do game-wise with these characters, or I mean,
The kids?
yeah, the kids,
Oh, the
and,
kids.
and the parents and stuff. I mean, you got $100 you're probably not going to spend if you're never playing these characters again. So,
In that case, if we go back to the other game, I'll keep those $100. He spent his, so I'll keep the one from him.
I don't know. You want to carry that over? I mean,
I carry through our other games. If we're gonna
that'd
play
be up
more
to John as
of
the GM in order
Yeah,
to.
yeah, you keep your
Okay.
$100 apparently. You earned it.
Okay.
I mean, they're
So
Titan
higher.
parents. They're probably giving you way more, but it's their kids,
Yeah.
so it's like, yeah.
Yeah.
They were willing to pay so much in the first place just to get rid of them for a day. So
But they just wanted the day, though. They didn't
just
want
the day,
it, you know.
just the day. Yeah,
Yeah.
not never again. No,
Yeah.
they didn't want to pay these clowns again either.
They pay those clowns to attack us?
No, not to attack you, to entertain you. They didn't know they were going to be the
Oh,
ones
So
that
the clowns were legitimately purchased to
Oh,
purchased,
wow.
hired. to
Hired.
That's
entertain.
pretty bad when you pay your attackers.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That was
the
short.
fact that they got the initial money and then they wanted more by imprisoning the
Wow.
Titan kids. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Some bad news bears.
Okay.
I can only imagine what would have happened with the programmer for software side.
Mm.
I've been messing with all of those games.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Perfect run! Perfect run!
Ticket.
Yes.
I mean, you got quite a bit of tickets. Not that it matters since you broke into the back area and started taking whatever you wanted from it.
Essentially, you like create cheat codes for the arcade machines.
Yes.
Even though that doesn't make sense, but yeah.
I just keep typing IDKFA on my machine.
Well, there were like Neo Geo arcade machines that if you had the Neo Geo home version, and you could load it up with the memory card save, and you can take it to the arcade machine and play the exact same game. You could load it up with corrupted material, corrupted data, at least hacked data, and hack their arcade machine because it's literally the same thing. But of course, back then, even in '90s money, it was $600 for one of those units, and $200 per game. These giant cartridges are supposed to represent the entire arcade board. It's literally the same thing that was in the arcade, which would have been awesome to have. But even then, it's still to this day $600 to $800 for that system. Even though Neo Geo has released like arcade emulation, so it looks like the same thing, but it has like just a Raspberry Pi, probably something more powerful than that. But it's like it's not the same thing. If you're going to spend that much money, it still costs like $400 to get that. It's like a dozen games on it. It's like, come on.
You want to mention the idea that we've been given? We don't want to name names, but
No. Well, one of the former members of church asked us if we had any room in the house for arcade and pinball machines, because apparently he got a whole bunch of them cheap on eBay and Craigslist, and he doesn't have any room to hold them himself.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was like, well, we cleaned out the garage quite a bit. We have a bunch of room.
we should probably show you the garage. It's very clean now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, surprisingly, yes. And we have enough room to probably store a few things, even some in the basement area in general. And he told us that his eventual plan is to open a arcade shop/play, so you have a bunch of these arcade machines available to play and to refurbish and purchase if someone wanted to come in and buy one of them. So I was like, well, that's a very interesting idea, and I don't know how much we could help with that, but we'll support it. I mean, the guy knows what he's doing. The fact that the 2 arcade machines that are already in our basement are from him.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
So
he already gave them to us because again he didn't have enough room for them in his house. So yeah, one of them, the board was completely broken though, so we had to we gutted it out. It was just a big case.
We put a CRT monitor and a PC and made it a MAME machine. So you have a arcade USB stick attached to it and a whole bunch of MAME ROMs.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm. It's already an arcade cabinet that you can use to have the full shape of it and stuff. So.
One notion we were thinking of was if we're actually able to find, obviously you can find the boards for a lot cheaper than outright the entire machine. If we could actually find the boards and all the controllers and everything and the monitors and actually build the arcade casing for a lot cheaper than what an original one would be.
Right.
And depending on what kind of games we could make, we could make them customized to look really fancy and intricate. Having engravings in it. And
Get
whatnot.
custom art, like painted or.
You probably need to remind me some ways of how to work with wood.
Oh yeah.
If that were the direction we were to go with it, yeah.
We don't know
if you ever built a battle pod. You ever seen those?
And that's one of the fully
The
console
battle
ones.
tech.
Yeah.
That would take a lot of work there, yeah.
We played one of those at Gen Con. It was kind of unwieldy, but
I never had a chance to play one of those. I think there's only 4 of them working now.
Oh, I remember that one. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't play it for long, but yeah.
Yeah. They have them every year at Gen Con. So,
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's a possibility, but also we're kind of questioning as to the viability of having an arcade and how to make the profit off of it. Because obviously you could just, as classic arcade, just have the arcade machines and have people pop in quarters in there. Another friend of ours suggested you could make modifications to them to accept nickels instead of quarters, in which case you'd have a slower profit, but you're a lot more willing to pay, for 5 games or a nickel each than a quarter. And
anymore, quarters cheap. A lot of them want 50 cents or $1.
There's that too, yeah. The point being that even a nickel feels like so much little, and it'll literally nickel and dime them. Or to simply charge them per time. So, for instance, a Clarkade on Huber Heights, you can spend like an hour or 3 hours, something like that, or even an entire evening, pretty much, have an event where you just play.
Pay up front and play whatever games you want for that amount of time.
They're all separate free play. But the problem with that, I see, though, is trying to enforce the time limit.
Yeah.
You just do a card that activates it.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, that's not what they did. I think they kind of just took you at your word as to whether or not you were paying for the hour. I never really saw.
We only played it for the evening, so you paid for the whole
that.
night. You never actually played by the hour. But.
Yeah.
I know DK bar down on 3rd. You buy a drink and they give you so many tokens.
Yeah. Yeah, there's that, and also there's the Beercade out in Chicago that we
other
went
bigger
to.
cities as well.
Yeah. where they're also for free play, and they don't make any money on the arcade machines themselves.
Right.
It's all
just
the
the
alcohol.
drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, they didn't make a dime on us because we don't drink.
You have to be old enough to drink in order to get in.
Yeah,
and
that's
so
true.
Show
Yeah.
your valid ID, but then if you don't buy any drinks, you can just play all the games you want for free and just walk away. Like,
It was fun, yeah. And you're surrounded by drunks,
Well,
but it's like,
you know,
okay, they're keeping to themselves. I play this.
If you use the token thing, you could sell the tokens. The more tokens someone buys, the cheaper they could be. So a single token would be
Yeah,
a
you
Wow.
still
Yeah.
have them run
Yeah.
on tokens.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
You
a single,
just get tokens if you
At a
buy
discount.
stuff.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
well, you buy the token, so
At a different rate, yeah.
so
So
at different rates. Yeah, so the more you
I
buy,
need to
the
use
cheaper
right
they
before I
are.
drive off.
So that would work out. Anybody want to turn the stream on?
I'll
Get closer.
Okay, go ahead. You turn it. Okay. Dad will turn it. You give
You
it.
can go ahead.
Okay.
No?
You get it. You get it. Go ahead and get it. Until next time, happy gaming. See you next Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Monday.
Bye-bye.
Cursor.